mentored by good friend Gary Ward.
All right, fast
I hear
getting.
the ponies are up. Here he comes from the right. Greg Connell and the Wolf Pits. Rolls the airplane to Milford.
It's got a truck stuck underneath it. Come by and see us. We got posters to sign.
Oh, he's just having a whole
Come on,
lot
say
of
hello
fun
and
with
talk
this
to
airplane
us.
so
Thanks,
far
Eddie.
as he rolls it around. He's going to pull up here a little bit while I try to catch my breath. Oh, man. And he continues to roll the airplane around, 400 horsepower. By the way, for those of you Airshow fans who keep up with all of the goings-on the Airshow circuit, this is the exact same airplane built by the same guy as Sean Dean Tucker. Here we go. Greg Connell rolling this Wolf Pits around. The airplane is specially reinforced and highly modified by Steve Wolf. He pulls up over the top, keep an eye on it. He's rolling the airplane. There's the snap rolls as he's coming around. He's got the stick hard over to the left. Look at the roll rate on this airplane. It's about 400 degrees per second. It's a lot snappier than the AT-6 as flown by Kevin Russo earlier in the day. As you can see, it has very good vertical performance here, and Greg Connell will be demonstrating that for you here today. Coming back down, the airspeed way up, way in excess of 200 miles an hour. He just hits it, and that airplane just rolls beautifully. There we go, some snap rolls up there on top. And now he's sending Morse code with the smoke system and says, have cold water ready when I get on the ground. All right, he's up there, he's got some altitude. That means he's going to do something special. Let's all keep an eye on him. He told me earlier he was going to go up, gain some altitude here before his performance. He's got the altitude. Now he's going to bring the airplane in. Here we go, rolling it on the way down. He's got that stick hard over. Then he goes the opposite direction. He had some speed going as he came down onto the vertical. Now you see where that speed comes in handy. Look at the vertical climb on this airplane. Keep your eyes on him. He's going to bleed the airspeed off. Watch for the rudder kick. Here's one. Here's two. He calls it the Connell cartwheel. That sound you're hearing, that's the tips of his three-bladed propeller going supersonic. It's easy to do when you got 400 horsepower up front. Coming over the top, he's hanging by the belt's going to throw some tail into it. Snap rolls. Here he goes. Rolls to the other direction. Is he going to continue with it? Yes, he is. He holds back stick on the airplane. A couple of snap rolls on the top. Coming down the maneuver. It's called the avalanche. It's an inside loop with a couple of snap rolls on the top. Very popular maneuver, by the way. Here we go. Straight up elevator again in the Wolf Pits. Watch for the turn. Nope, no turn this time. He pulls it through. Greg Connell said he was going to play Stump the Announcer here today as well. He's doing a pretty good job so far. There he goes back up onto the vertical again. He just loves to take this airplane straight up. Coming over the top, another couple of inside snap rolls. And there he finishes off another avalanche. There's one roll. He goes quarter roll one way and then rolls the other way, brakes right. Airplane very, very snappy and responsive. Look at the roll rate on his airplane. He hits it one way, then he rolls around. because they have to even up. The left aileron rolls have to equal the right aileron rolls, or bad things happen on the ground. Here we go, rolling it to the right. And now it's rolling to the left. I can see when he gets this airplane back on the ground, he's going to have to unwind it. I keep seeing those dotted lines in the sky. I keep thinking of a passing zone. There he goes, rolling the airplane around. Once again, this Wolf Pitt's very responsive airplane. Very light but very strong airplane. The Wolf Pitt is based on the Pitt Special design, which was designed back in 1946 by Curtis Pitts, and has seen a lot of design changes over the years. Here he goes, rolling the airplane around again. He's up for altitude this time, which means he's got something up his sleeve. Airshow smoke showing up very well today in the skies over the Greenwood Lake Airshow. Here he comes. The throttle is all the way up to full tilt boogie. Here's Greg Connell. As he pulls back onto the stick, he's going to take her straight up and way up. Oh, this is great for your back, by the way. Just keep looking up there. He's got the engine torque rolling the airplane around now. He's got it stopped in flight. The Wolf Pitt's going to start falling backwards here. Watch for the whip stall. There it is. And he's out of it. Oh, he's going into a spin there. And he's out of that as well. Power back up. A whole big series of aileron rolls. Here he goes back up again. Ladies and gentlemen, got to tell you, if you think that flying aerobatics is an easy job, like sitting in the chair that you may be sitting in now, that couldn't be further from the truth. Greg is getting thrown all around the inside of the cockpit on this airplane. And I have known many aerobatic pilots who have demonstrated their routine so violently with the transitions from maneuver to maneuver that they get out of their airplanes and they are literally bruised from being bounced around inside the airplane. If you don't believe me, get on YouTube and check it out. You will see for yourself. It is anything but a smooth ride. There's 1, 2, 3, 4-point hesitation. Well, now he rolls it the other direction. And he continues to roll it in the other direction. Greg is really getting a workout here today. I'll tell you what, the first thing he's going to need when he gets back on the ground again is going to be a bottle of cold water. Looks like he's got the throttle back on the Wolf Pitts. Blips the smoke a couple of times so that the announcer can find him. And here he comes. Oh, he's coming in low. Smoke is on. Keep your eyes on him. Okay, he rolled it knife edge. I thought he was going to do a series of point rolls there, but he stopped it right at 90 degrees. Here's knife edge. We're looking at the bottom of the Wolf Pitts. There he goes. Rolls inverted. And slow rolls to the other knife edge, and now he's going to roll it around again. Greg Connell is now going to bring this airplane in for a landing. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Greg Connell setting up for his landing here. And he will be out there signing autographs when he gets out of his airplane, gets himself a cold drink. It is a little warm in that airplane. The cockpit on a day like today can go as high as 140 degrees in there. And by the way, these airplanes are not air conditioned. If you want to get cooler, you go up higher. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Greg Connell landing the Wolf Pitts. He's going to taxi it in just a moment. I'll bet you dollars to donuts he's going to do a burnout too.
Yep.
Look at that, he made the first turn off. Hey everybody, how about you wave at Greg Connell there? Let him know just how much you appreciate watching him fly. Yeah, there it is. There's the burnout. And he's going to do the full donut with it too. Oh, these airshow pilots, they just love to do this stuff. And I got to admit, I think it's pretty cool too. Now, if he could just find a runway again through all that smoke, would be good.